Check your encoder settings. Keyframe interval 4166 recommended 2. Check your encoder settings. Warning, LinkedIn does not support streaming at 60 frames. Please check your streaming settings and set your FPS to 30. Keyframe. How do I set this then? Keyframe interval. I'll change it here. Check your encoder settings. How do I do that? Warning, LinkedIn does not support streaming at 60 FPS. 1280 by 720. 1 minute. Yeah, help. Oh God, not that. Nope. Oh yeah, title. We're not doing Fathom Analytics. What are we going to look at? And update all. Okay, cool. That's cool. So, YouTube, check out my channel, I guess. And I'm live. Awesome. All right. Well, this is cool. Let's put on some music. So, Jesus, it's been a while. Let's open up VLC. And get some music on. Do it over here. You know what? I'm not even sure how to do it with OBS. Let's find out. So, I'm using. Yeah. Oh. Let's do it over here. Music. Right, let's put on both of these. Just drop that in there. I'm going to guess this is going through my desktop audio. Just quickly check out. Now we're doing CPUs, fine. All looking good. If that comes through. Oh yeah. Okay, so background music's pretty loud. I'll just turn this down a bit. All right, we'll go with that. Sweet. But turn this off actually. Alrighty, so I am should have that disabled on XSplit. Let's go here. Hey, that lighting is shocking. How about that? Alright, so my screen's flickering and all sorts of weird stuff. Actually, just let me go to these settings. And remove loading screen. So that shouldn't have shown, but it did. Whatever. Alright, let's just move this. Yeah, it's flickering. I mean, it all looks alright, I guess. Maybe I'll just turn the camera off. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, Fourth 12, I'm good. How are you? Yo. Want to post messages to some channels? Alright. Are you watching on Twitch? Hey, how you doing? So, I have come back to visit this location, which is what I did like a while back now, back in my Gatsby days. And it's just a it was part of a talk I did for like pre-building and fetching data at runtime with Gatsby. So I thought I want to do this in SvelteKit. So I tried to do a stream a while back, and what's it called? Windows Subsystem for Linux was playing up, where every time I tried to open up something in the Windows file system, it stopped working, and it wouldn't do anything. So what I managed to do was clone the project locally, but I couldn't actually open up VS Code, and I wasn't sure what it was at the time. But now I know that there's a store version of Windows Subsystem for Linux, and that was what it was. And I tried to work with it for months now. Tried to work with it for months, and it's just never worked. So I've gone back to like the classic Windows Subsystem for Linux install on Windows. This is taking this time to load. Here we go. So there's this here. So this we try to find something to tell you a little bit about virtual machines. I don't think I can tell you much about virtual machines. You started Python. Good for you. Python, one of the places to be, I guess, for machine learning and doing that sort of stuff. It's got loads of really practical uses, and just because I don't use it, I'm trying my best not to be dismissive there. So yeah, good luck with that. It's a great language. I sort of tried to get into it and then just pivoted to JavaScript. You'll join the Merchant Navy. I've got a couple of friends who've got children in the Merchant Navy. Yeah, and cyber would be a really good route for that, I reckon. Same thing with like any of the forces. I think you are you're in a good place to do that, I think. Anyway, so I was talking about this thing called Windows Subsystem for Linux. So this was made so that any changes to the so you could just run Windows Subsystem Linux by installing an application, and that was it. You could then pop open a Linux terminal with an installed distribution and be good to go. But it's a bit flaky, just with the file system. So I couldn't open up any files where there needs to be some interoperability between Linux and Windows. So I ditched that. So let's go back on over to this project. I'm going to clone this. I use SSH, and I'm going to see if I've already got it installed. Doesn't look like I have. Let's clone this. Right, so let's take a look. This is a Gatsby project. Let's open this with VS Code. And we shall take a look. Finish load. Okay. So, what does this project do? Got some hooks. Just got like an index page, and I'm pretty sure we're using Axios. Okay, cool. Man, it's been a while since I've looked at some React code. What's this? Also grid? Okay. Ah, style components, man. I used this for a while. Alright then, I'm getting some site metadata. Where's this data coming from? Alright, so the data's coming from here, and then I'm guessing there's a... Yeah. So this is where that data variable is coming from. And... oh yeah, the good thing with Gatsby versus anything else is Gatsby has its own data layer. So, how do we do this in Gatsby now? No, I really can't remember. Yeah. Pretty sure he just points it at the endpoint, and it will go off and be like GraphQL code gen, but in Gatsby, it'll go off to the REST endpoint, and it will use that in like when it creates the schema for the project. But I can't. Where is it? node. Here's the API. Go on this. That's what I was looking at in here. Yeah, it's exactly the same thing. So I want to get this in SvelteKit. So this is just going to be on an endpoint. I'm just going to go fetch this information here and then work with it in a REST fashion rather than a GraphQL fashion. Yeah. So I guess there's a couple of things I want to do with this Gatsby project. Oh man, I must have a play about with this. This is from 3 years ago. Responsive. Okay, cool. Very nice. I don't know why my screen is taking so long to update. So, I don't know what this keyframe interval is, and if it's spoiling the experience for people elsewhere. Oh, just come out from the dashboard here. So, what we're looking at here, bitrate 154, bitrate video. No frames dropped. Oh, real life analytics. Okay, restream. Recommended is 2. I'm at 4. I'm not sure what that means. The same with LinkedIn and how I changed that. But restream, I am impressed where I can just use my OBS setup rather than having to use your studio, because I haven't enjoyed that in the past. So, do we need the camera here? Just leave it there for now, I guess. I hope it doesn't get in the way. Okay. Right, it's all looking good. Right. Anyway, back to me taking a look at this Gatsby project. So, I'm not even sure what version of Gatsby this is on, or if it's gonna work. So what I think, I've got a PNP unlock file. So I must have been, I think I was poking at this recently then. Right, what are we going to do, Scott? I think we're just going to nuke that, and then got a new SvelteKit project in here. I'm going to do it here. So the dot is just to say leave blank, use current directory, yes. Directory not empty, continue. Yes. And we have the skeleton project. Should we use TypeScript? Do I want to get into trying to debug TypeScript things on stream? No. Let's go no. No to ESLint. It always annoys me. And yes to prettier. So let's open up VS Code now. So this has changed a bit, and we've just got our index file. Just move this over here and put localhost over here, and we'll put terminal down here. Cool. Right. So yeah, because I haven't installed anything. So Scheißen Smurgle. What I should have done is just get rid of all that. Put this in as a commit. So let's just go to Git here. Let's go on branch, I guess. Create a new branch. I already got one with SvelteKit. Alright, let's check this out. And see what we got on offer here. Oh, it's empty. What? Do I need to like pull it? Just get this in a sec. So I'm on with SvelteKit. Git log. Okay. I swapped out YARN with npm. This recent one. December 11th was the last time I looked at this. Before that, September. What was this? Something. Right, so that's as far as we've got. Just removed Gatsby. Back down here. Oh, down here. There we go. Let's quit that. Right, I guess I will install Svelte again. Thanks, use current directory, yes. Continue, yes. JavaScript. Right. So let's install the dependencies. We're going to use pnpm. And got my stuff in the chat. Hang on, someone's got me. Oh, Discord. I know you're looking out for me, Discord. Right, install dependencies. Let's use my preferred prettier config, and I don't want to format the YAML file. How did I do that last time? Excuse me. Right, what am I looking for? I know loads of stuff with. I mean, this is all just like tooling. It isn't really important. But it is when you've got like a massive block file you don't want to format. So prettier ignore pnpm YAML. Okay, there, and then that would be Yeah, the format in the SvelteKit default format. There we go. I think it's not prettier ignore. I think it's something else. It's like Git. Like Jason's got. Where's that side panel? Yeah, and it uses Git ignore for what to ignore. Which is a bit odd. Just jack that. What I could actually use is just pretty quick. Because it's pretty good. Okay, so let's run that PNPM on format now. And then in VS Code here. Guess I can commit this now. Let's go over to source control. Oh, there's some new Svelte assets. Those don't need to be in there. They're for like the demo app. I'll keep the favicon. And robots has made it back. Or is this just from... No, because I just initialized it now. Right, so let's get rid of that. Don't need that. Or this. What am I looking at here? Oh my god, is this all the old... What? Did I... Oh god. I imported the demo project. Joker. But right. Jeez. Louise. Because this is like tiny in the corner. Blank use current directory, yes. Enter continue, yes. Right, skeleton project. No, yes. Restore the dependencies. Put this back down here. Right, so add in a prettier ignore file. And in here, what is it? That. And it will be prettier config. And the last thing was to this, that. I can run prettier. Now it shouldn't format the PNPM lock file. It is committed. Okay, that is a lot more. What to say? Feature. Just this marker here. Right. Let's start dev server. Run it on the default port. I've already got set on the default port. Is I'm guessing my Avenger project. How many projects do I have running? What? Hang on. On here. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's just kill off those. Okay. Try that again. Go on the default port. Alright, let's roll up here. Click on this. Brilliant. So let's go here. And wow, this is really small. Take this out here for a minute. So with Gatsby, where was I doing? Was it in Gatsby node? And I was just grabbing the Coinlore API with Axios. But adding it to, yeah, it's creating a node. I'm guessing that's with Gatsby. We're using the action create node. Yeah. So I want to get this endpoint. So what I'm going to do in SvelteKit over here is make. I'm thinking I could just fetch it directly in a page. But what should I do with this for now? Park it back in there for now. Yeah, so I'm thinking I could just make an endpoint in SvelteKit to grab this for me. So let me crack open another beer. See if anyone's hanging out in the chat. No one. That's fine. Go check YouTube. Right. Now let's make a do it here. Been a while since I've done an endpoint. What do I do? Get, which is async. Function. Well, let's just do that for now. Why does it put that in brackets? Oh, okay. Excuse me. Okay. Let's just do that for now. And maybe I can just do index.json. Or is it just JSON? Add to endpoint. Jesus. Excuse my language. Well, I did it in here. Do roots. Yeah, I've always like got it nested in somewhere, haven't I? Yeah. All right, we'll just do like points endpoint, I guess. Okay. So I'm going to fetch an endpoint. Can I just do it in a page? Excuse me. I'm thinking we just do context module here. This could be the load function. This is sync. Excuse me. This could bring in the fetch. We could just fetch the endpoint. We'll just use Copilot suggestion there for now, I guess, and go off to Coinlore API, check that, and now and this is going to need to return we're waiting to fetch from that. What do I want from this? I want the data. I'm just going to destructure data out and response.json there, and oops, props, excuse me, is going to be data. And then in my index page here, I could use another script tag to export that data. Then in my index page, .json. Oh, this needs to be a context module. Right. Stop it. So for this data, let's put this into a pre-JSON tag. See what we get. Nothing. There we go. Right. What do you want to translate it? Go away. Okay. So that's my data. Now it's just a case of looping through this and displaying it. So, well, how do I want to do it? So this is like all style components, but it's a bit bigger. What did I have for this? I had a card, header and a layout. So, I don't know, I've been using Tailwind pretty much exclusively for God knows how long now. I'm just thinking, do that rather than having to sort of, it sounds really lazy, but like hard code all of the CSS in. I've got this layout. Oh, style components. Wow. That's not even style components, is it? I'm just YOLOing in some style into a div. Inlining some styles into a div there. Oh, hang on. Is it way of doing it for like a one-page site? Right, what have we got in here? We've got price and a percent change. Oh, funky table stuff going on here. Here. I've got a wrapper, name wrapper, symbol, name, price. Oh boy. When did I do this? 2019. Right, let's just get a card going. Yes. Put it in here. A lib folder. What did I call it? Crypto card. Right. And this is going to take in what is an asset? What do you call it? What do we call one of these things? A currency. Yeah. All right. Let's put that. Yeah, and then in index file here, just do a this is going to be the main content. We have a SvelteKit data as what did I call it? Currency. But just rename this. Okay, and then we'll bring in our card. Card. Auto import it. And then I'll pass in the currency here in the curly boys. And then we'll see what we get in localhost. Nothing. Okay, here we go. So we've got each. Please. It's not French. I don't understand why it thinks this is. I think BTC is French. Okay, cool. Anyway, so less of me bitching about Microsoft Edge. So I can just take each one of these from here now and just make it look nice in this card. So this is going to be like a section. And what have I got in here? Which I was displaying. Right, let's just jack that for now. Put it straight in there. Put these in an object and structure them from currency. I did it. Each one of these in a P tag. And wrap them up in curly boys. And see what we got. Refresh that maybe. Cool. Oh, undefined. So what am I trying to get here? I've got the ID. I don't really need the ID. Yeah. So symbol, name, price is undefined. Let's go back to this. Symbol, name ID, rank, price USD. Cover that then, I guess. And did I selected it or rather than saved it? So sorry for the really bad formatting. We've got price USD, price change in 1 hour. Sorry, percent change. Next those. Change 24 hours. Those. Now what's this last one? Change 7 days. Excuse me. Place those. Alright, cool. So we've got the beginnings of our card here. Hello, mate. All right. I've got my cat harassing me for food, so I'm probably going to need to go and feed him very shortly. I've been streaming for nearly an hour. Wow. And it was just me rocking up to see if the RTMP server thing for Restream works, and it does. So props to you, Restream. Now, I seem to remember this like decimalisation here caused me no end of grief trying to work out how to do this. And I can't remember if I was trying to copy this from Coinbase maybe, because they did sort of that formatting. This looks terrible. Not saying what I'm going to be doing now isn't going to look much better. We will see. Alright, so complaining about. This isn't a TypeScript project, so shush. How am I meant to scroll down on that information when it disappears each time? Go away. Right, so let's keep on going back to this. What did I have? Wrapping everything. Oh god, keys. Keys in React. Is that a card wrapper? Where's that? I had a grid in a gridception. That's for the name price. Yeah, it's just to keep everything consistent. That's, yeah, I guess. Right, should I try to do this without tailwind? I don't even need this. Where's delete? There it is. I'm doing it all in one file. Brilliant. Start. Actually, I don't need that. Let's close that side panel. That. Leo, please, mate. Leave me alone. What now? Sorry, that's my cat. He's I'm not sure if you can hear his bell or him meowing, but he's harassing me for food, and he's not having any just yet. So I do apologise if this isn't going to like the pace you want it to go to. I know attention spans aren't what they used to be. But how do you do like, what's the convention? Is that it? Oh God. What's going on here? Let's take a look. Oh, well done, Copilot. I mean, I probably couldn't do any better myself. So thank you. I'll take that for now. Let's just go back over to the index page, and let's style this main tag as well. All this pepper. All right, let's see what GitHub Copilot's got for me now. Nothing. Oh. Gee. Shit, this looks like. I mean, I'll take it for now. It's a lot better than what I could have done. Just trying to derp my way through it on stream. With my flex parts, flex wrap. Yep, sure. Sure, we'll go with that. Whatever. Why not make this? So, what have I done here? I put the name and the symbol in like the top part. I guess this could go in a div. And I'm struggling with that. Tailwind. I will be honest. So I just want to put like a flex in here. For this title class. I'm just going with you, Copilot. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's fucking terrible. So we've got those two together. Also we've got the price on its own thing. Price in USD, that's fine. Then we've got, how does that look? Part with like the dollar sign. Right. Perfect. There we go. Right. Right. P tag. A percent change. Let's just Jack. Let's just put these in here. 1 hour. 24 hours. And 7 days. Alright, yeah, so that needs to be, this all needs to be like grouped into its own thing. Okay, nice descriptive class name down here. Gonna help me out again, GitHub Copilot. Right. Sure. Right, so what I'm going to do is just take out this B tag now. We need that. And then I could try and work with what I've got here. Right, price. Clean card wrap percentage change. Whatever, put it there. You know, I've got nothing for that GitHub Copilot. What's that? Last price. No empty rule sets. Alright, whatever. It's just giving me whatever. Okay, so I guess it looks like the rest of the stream is just going to be me trying to start all this stuff. And I'll be honest, I just want to do it with Tailwind. I could just bang it out quickly. Getting close to dinner time. I need to put on the food for the family. My cat's harassing me. I think what I'm going to do is I'm very pleased at the the ease at which I did this over what we did in Gatsby here, with all of this shenanigans in Gatsby node here to go off and get the content from Coinlore, add it to the Gatsby data layer, and then what did I do after that in the pages? So once the information's gone, been like ingested to the Gatsby data layer, I can then make a query. So I'm guessing when Gatsby brings in the REST endpoint, it will. Oh, these are the same. These are the same sort of variable names as what I've got in here. I don't know at what point they got changed. So anyway, at build time, Gatsby goes off and gets this information here, and it will pass that into the page. So we're exporting the page default here, and the data comes from that query, and then just gone off and right, that's site metadata. Yeah, so I'm calling the data coin data. It's coming from Coinlore data. And I'm doing some stuff to check if it's current. Oh, use effect. It's been so long. Then I'm doing a check to see if the data is loaded or not, and then doing some other defensive stuff before I populate this layout. There's a lot to it. And now, with SvelteKit, before the page loads, I'm going off and getting that data, and then I'm adding that to the currencies prop here, bringing it into the page, and then just whacking the currency data in a for each loop into my card here, and just working through it there. So obviously there's a bit of work to be done on the styling, but that's pretty much it. So I'm going to call it for this one. Think about what I'm going to do with the styling, because it's not really something I want to sort of sit and try and work out on stream, all of the styling bits. And obviously this is glorious anyway. Check it out, look. But I think got most of the main part of the application down, which I'm thrilled about, and it's so much less code with SvelteKit. Anyway, that's it for this one, I reckon. So I'm just going to try and work out how do I stop the stream? I'm guessing from OBS. Yep, I'm going to call it. Thanks everyone for stopping by.